Bill Gates his eye-opening apology for his relationship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. In a town hall meeting with employees, Gates admitting to 2 affairs with Russian women and what he says about the photos of him in the Epstein files. Here's Pierre Thomas.
Tonight, Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates revealing more damaging information about his personal life and admitting to a series of stunning lapses in judgment in building a relationship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Today, the fallout growing as Gates was pressed by employees at a Gates Foundation town hall. According to the Wall Street Journal, which revealed audio of the meeting, Gates told employees it was a huge mistake to spend time with Epstein. He acknowledged that his relationship with Epstein began after Epstein was convicted of soliciting a minor. And he claimed that he, one of the wealthiest men in the world, did not properly research Epstein's background that would have revealed his sordid past. Knowing what I know now makes it, 100 times worse. Gates acknowledged his association probably helped Epstein rehabilitate his image. And he revealed other damning specifics, saying the men flew together on a private jet and that they hung out in Germany, France, New York, and Washington. But Gates was adamant that he never witnessed any criminal activity. But Gates did acknowledge he had affairs with 2 Russian women. And Gates also addressed these photos, saying there were pictures Epstein asked him to take with his assistants. His ex-wife recently saying Gates needs to answer questions.
Those questions are for those people and for even my ex-husband. They need to answer to those things, not me.
Well,
and I am so happy to be away from all the muck.
David Gates' indiscretions contributed to the failure of his marriage. And tonight, another powerful man suffering the consequences of his ties to Epstein. Former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers resigning from Harvard because of his relationship with Epstein. David?
Pierre Thomas, who continues to cover the Epstein case for us. Pierre, thank you.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as old Epstein, Bill Gates, and a lot of other dudes that's powerful, got money, and having things they way had made the news and headlines the other day once again. And I had a link in the description where you can watch that clip at the beginning in full on ABC. Is this really some days old now? But I did want to get around to it when I seen Bill Gates get caught up in the play. You heard his ex-wife say right there, hey man, get over there with them questions with all that muck. They saying that boy Bill Gates was out here popping things, man, and running around with Epstein. Now, Epstein is deceased now, so he can't tell his side of the story or explain anything. But boy, it's crazy. His actions in life is his actions in life is that he had while he was living is taking people down in the afterlife. This is wild. This Epstein files has been a major conversation. Now, Bill Gates, we know, Microsoft co-founder, most definitely him. We've been hearing about Bill Gates since we was kids. We knew he was having paper. We knew he was having power. We knew he was a major factor, but he had to come through and tell his staff, his crew, and everybody else, yeah, man, I had some connections to Epstein. He say he didn't do nothing illegal, never saw nothing criminal. This conversation was already happening with him 4 or 5 years ago. You can look at those on YouTube, but now he went on and came out, and I was hitting some Russian things, had 2 or a few, and he said it was only 2, but hey, I'm gonna take his word for it. That's what he say. Ain't no proof. I can't convict dog of nothing from the camera, from the microphone, from the Wi-Fi at the crib, or the cell phone. I just can't do that, but I'm gonna just tell you, that ain't something you wanna be connected to. Now, I gotta be fair, make sure people do know Epstein, with all the weird other stuff, child stuff, the harassment and everything else, these different type of dudes be on, they got the power. Yeah, you see what color they is too. Let's keep it all the way on. Can't put that on no niggas. Can't put that on no niggas right there. But with this right here, he is a financier, so he do have access with people that he do business with that he wasn't breaking laws with. I want that part to be clear. He was a financer. Not everybody that he financed for or told people where to invest their money at, that don't mean because they worked with him that he automatically broke the law with him because he had contacts with him or emails or they did some business on the firm. It don't mean that either. I know the internet they gonna hit a name and say, well, he did this too. They was down with that. That mean that they had this and they knew all this information. It's a lot of people that he dealt with that didn't know exactly what he had going on in his personal life, private life, or his weird life. And part of the write-up says this on the when you type it in on Google: unverified emails, documents from the U.S. Department of Justice released in early 2026 contain 2013 emails potentially drafted by Epstein that suggested strained relationship. One email claimed to have procured medicine for Gates to deal with consequences of sex with Russian girls. That's the one that hit the headlines recently. The other one say Gates responds. A spokesperson for Gates called these specific allegations absolutely absurd and completely false, characterizing them as attempts by a disgruntled liar to entrap or defame him. Apology and admission. In February of 2026, town hall meeting with Gates Foundation staff, Gates apologized for his association with Epstein, calling it a significant error. He admitted to having two affairs, one with a Russian bridge player and another with a Russian nuclear physicist, but adamantly denied any criminal wrongdoing or participation in illegal activities. Photographic evidence. Images released in 2025 and early 2026 show Gates with Epstein, including one photo with the person identified as a pilot for Epstein. Man, I'm gonna tell you like this right here, bro. I ain't gonna say bro was doing this or doing that. He said it was only two. I'm gonna take his word for it. That's wild there, nigga. He hitting physics. And then I guess when you like an intelligent dude, you mess around, you're gonna be dealing with physics and chemics and other software developers or something like that. Yeah, boy, Bill Gates. Bill Gates like 100 billion something up. He top 20 richest in the game, if I ain't mistaken. Bro, he been rich my whole life. It's crazy. All that power, all that control, all that paper can still take you down that road. We see what happened with Epstein. I'm going to tell you like this right here, bro. I don't get down to play in no way. Boys who messing with kids, get them out the way. All the way out the way. Them Epstein files been causing a lot of havoc, been causing a lot of capital C's, controversy, chaos, confusion, conflict, and confrontation to be a part of the conversation to keep the algorithm in rotation. And we added crashing out to that situation. Old boy from Harvard lost his situation behind this. Having them freaky lifestyles and things, and boys mess up, boys cheat, boys get down, but who you affiliated with can most definitely take you down through there, because they gonna most definitely, when you a powerful billionaire, it already put in people's head that you done some corrupt stuff, some nasty stuff. You got some other type of lifestyle. People go automatically think y'all devil worshipers. And when you connected to somebody who do that, and you traveling with them, you getting on the planes with them, you going across the globe with them, you in different cities and states, and they know about your female things, and supposedly you caught an STD from one of them and you had to contact him. He say, no, but if there's smoke, there's fire. That's what other people gonna say. I ain't the one to say nothing. I'm just bringing y'all the information. Y'all tell me what y'all think. We got some more dropping on the Patreon. Urban Politicians TV, exclusive content. Got videos up there right now. Gonna drop some more tomorrow. Tell me what y'all think. More videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.